Joined here by Calvin College senior Jenna Dyksen out of Hawthorne, New Jersey, and Jenna, a member of the Calvin women's indoor track and field team. And Jenna, can you tell us a little bit about why you chose Calvin College and why Division III was a good fit for you?
Mm-hmm. Well, I chose Calvin partially because it's a school that a lot of people in my family have come to, my parents and my siblings. But I think one of the major reasons that I picked Calvin was because of my major. I'm a speech path major, and they have not only a bachelor's in it, but also a master's program. And it's 5 years, so it gets it done quickly, and not a lot of other schools have even a bachelor's for it. So that was probably a big highlighting factor. I did also look into track. I knew I wanted to do track. But I think as far as going D3, I didn't really want to be owned by the college that I was going to, and I guess a big thing for me was I was going to college to get a degree and not to run track. So I wanted it to be something that I still pursued, but I didn't want it to be the main thing that I was doing in college.
Sure. Let's talk a little bit about track and field. You do a variety of events, the hurdles, the jumps, the sprints, relays. How do you manage doing all of those different events, and do you enjoy doing that variety? Is it fun? I know it's demanding.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, even in high school I did a lot of events, so almost at every meet I was doing 4 events. So I would do long jump, triple jump, 400 hurdles and 100 hurdles consistently, and sometimes I look back on that and think, how did I do that? Because we had many more meets each week. So coming here, it wasn't really anything new to be doing a lot of events, and I do basically the same things as I did in high school. So yeah, sometimes it seems like, oh, this is a lot, or for a period of time I really disliked jumping. I just wanted to be good at one thing, and I thought, well, if I train hard at one thing, then I can get better at that. But sometimes I felt like I just plateaued because I didn't get to practice one event. I was practicing a bunch of events, but this year I feel like I've kind of finally gotten into a groove of, okay, I'm practicing hurdles and I'm trying to be good at that, but I'm also practicing other things in order to do well for the team. So I've practiced a little bit of jumping, and it's gone really well despite not practicing it as much as I used to, and I think that's just due to the base that I've had. I practiced them all in high school, and so the technique is kind of there, so as long as I'm getting stronger, I'm getting better.
Speech pathology, what do you hope to do with that? And along those same lines, how do you balance your time as a student athlete? Because you do very well in the classroom, but it's a very demanding academic program. Just talk about how you balance it and what you hope to do with that major.
Mm-hmm. It is really busy, especially this year. So I'm already in the master's program this year. So I'm working with clients, I'm going to classes, I work for one of my professors, and then I'm doing track. So I don't get much downtime, and I kind of consider track meets my fun thing of the weekend. So yeah, I don't do much fun, like anything really fun. People are always like, you don't do anything, but I have to get everything else done. So I honestly think that being busy almost helps me to prioritize my things and do better in the classroom, because I know, well, I need to get this done now so I don't procrastinate on things. So you'll often see me in the trainers putting heat on my legs and doing homework because sometimes you have to do 2 things at one time. But I don't know, I really enjoy doing a lot of things. And as far as what I would like to do with speech pathology, I think this year has been really helpful because I've gotten to see a lot of different things as I can work in the clinic now. And I think I've always wanted to work in a hospital, and I think I would like that setting. So I'm hoping to work in a hospital, probably outpatient and inpatient. So at an outpatient office, you can build more relationships and it's more therapy based, whereas in a hospital, it's more diagnosis. So kind of just to have a broad continuum of things, but still be able to kind of be busy in one setting, but then more relaxed in another. And I just really like people, so.
Sure. Final question, any goals that you have for your track and field career as you go down the final home stretch here?
A big goal for me coming to Calvin, I think, was to go to nationals. So I was able to meet that goal last year, but now, of course, I still want to go back, and I think a big goal for this year is to be an All-American. And you know, you can set your goals, but you might not always reach those goals. But right now I'm on a pretty good track with hurdles, and I had some pretty good jumping in the long jump yesterday, so I'm hoping that maybe that will continue to improve as well. So goals are to make it to nationals, become an All-American, and do well, specifically in the 60 hurdles or 100 hurdles once outdoor comes.
All right, very good. Well, thanks for stopping by, Jenna, and we wish you all the best down the road.
Thank you.